Good morning, family. I know I'm posting this a little bit late, early, whatever you want to call it. And I apologize to you. I'm exhausted. I spent all weekend packing after, aside from being with y'all in Hot Springs and going to Scarlett's party, and I'm just really tired. So today we're going to talk about worry. It says, "But one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the good portion, which will not be taken from her." That's in Luke 10:42. Jesus saying these words to Martha after she's been rushing around trying to get the house ready for him always used to rub me the wrong way. I used to find myself thinking, well, it's all very well to say that the best thing is just to sit at your feet, but I don't know how I could do that when there's so much to do. The truth is, I still find myself thinking like that a lot of the time. But regardless of what emotions get stirred as we read these words from Jesus, it's so vital that we pay attention. When met face to face with Jesus, Mary chose worship and Martha chose worry. Where do we find ourselves at those moments during the day when we just need to hear from him, but we also have hundreds of things to fit in? Does the to-do list get the domain? I know it often does for me. The truth is, in order for us to understand what it is that Jesus is saying here, we must understand him. We know that we won't fully know all there is to know about him now, but we also know that we can at least endeavor to understand and grow more as we study his word and his work. Jesus was talking about attitudes of the heart here. He was making it clear that good deed after good deed wasn't in any way the same as just sitting at his feet in worship and wonder. He wasn't saying that we won't have earthly responsibilities, of course, but he also wasn't saying that those come first. What comes first is always him. What comes first is always sitting at his feet before we rise to our own and get on with the duties of the day. However, our own perspectives won't always make this easy to understand. With the wrong frame of mind, and indeed heart, we can, quite frankly, find ourselves frustrated with this sort of talk. This is why making that all-important space to just sit at his feet is so vital. The journal prompt for today is, how do you unbusy yourself enough in your day today in order to make space to hear God speaking? So, it has Luke 10, starting in 38. "Now it came to pass as they went, that he entered into a certain village, and a certain woman named Martha received him into her house. And she had a sister called Mary, which also sat at Jesus' feet and heard his word. But Martha was cumbered about much serving, and came to him and said, Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to serve alone? Tell her she should help me. And Jesus answered and said to her, Martha, Martha, you are careful and troubled about many things, but one thing is needful, that Mary has chosen that good part, which shall not be taken away from her." This is very vital, and it's also applicable to the fact that I'm late in posting this. I got so wrapped up in the cares of the world yesterday that I forgot to do one of the things that is most important, and that is spend time in the Word of God in the evening. Because this video that I make for y'all isn't just for y'all. It's my way of being very intentional about spending time in my word every night. So, I need to listen to this. I've got to take care to make sure that the cares of the world are not taking away from my time with the Lord or my time with you. I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. I'll see y'all later.